Okay, hello. Sorry, it's just a little bit late. But oh, nice. Look at that. 65 stream streak. Nice, sis. But hello everyone. So we are back with some more Steins Gate. It's been a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Let me know if the audio of the game is like too loud or if it's like if it sounds okay. Also, if my mic sounds okay too. So thank you so much for the headpad, sis. Also, hello, Duo. A nice happy bear time. It is nice to see you. I hope your week is going well. I hope everyone's week is going well so far. I almost forgot that today was Thursday. Well, yeah, it's Thursday. But luckily, I do not have work tomorrow, so I am going to be relaxing. Alright, if I remember correctly, I think we recruited, oh my gosh, what was her name again? I forgot her name. Yeah, it's that one lady who likes to type really fast. Yeah, now she is part of the, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the group that we are in now. Part of the gang, pretty much. Alright, I decided to let Celeb Seb have the last word.
70万円だとバナナはトラックの荷台山盛りになるかな
Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're using it to get get like the lottery numbers in order to win a prize. This is gonna go well. Never said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mayuri intends to do so. Let's ignore the Glen for now. Oh, come on. You gotta let Mayuri get like her bananas or her chicken, okay? Audio sounds good. Okay. Thanks, sis. Last week's 6 winning numbers were 2, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 8. First prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize is for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize is for matching only 5 numbers. 新たにラボメンとなったお前に最初の任務を与える。Moeka, okay, that's her name. Moeka stares at me. She clearly didn't expect her name to be called. D メールとして送る文面を考えてもらおう。何も知らない1週間前の俺にロト6を買おうと思わせるような文章を考えてくれ。私がメールマンなのだからそういうのは得意だろ。Moeka doesn't seem that interested, but she nods. We set the phone wave, name subject to change, to forward to my phone.
先週の木曜日っていうことは5日前か。D メールはそこに送るの？
Risu puts on her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave, name subject to change.
抽選日が5日前だからそれより前に買っとかないとダメじゃね？
だったら1週間前ね。7日は168時間だからちょっと調整して170
I know
シャープ
everyone's
でセットし
streaming.
ましょう。
I'm sorry, Zad. Also, hello. Thank you for the first redeem. I know, I was like lurking a little bit on Leah's stream earlier too. And also I'm now lurking on Seren's. But how are you? And I'm sorry you had to be on like 3, or I don't know if you're on more streams right now too. I think I was talking to Leah about this yesterday, where it's like a couple times where I would have to be like on 3 streams at once. I know not as much as Lena, because I think Lena is... How many have you done, Lena? Like 5 streams maybe? Maybe more? Let's see, I'm doing well? Thank you, hope same as you. I'm glad that you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yesterday was pretty fun. It was pretty much like Cousin's Day. We hung out with Leah, me and Lena, and it was fun. Too many to count. I'm sorry, sis.
1、7、
Let's see, Morgan has finished typing an email to my phone. 021-219-343537. Buy Lotto 6, sure to win. Replace number 40 with 37. This way we won't get first or second prize.
まあこんなものだろうな。
We can only send 36 bytes. There's only so much we can say.
なんだかとってもうさんくさいね。作り直す。
I stopped Morgan from erasing the mail.
これでいい。他にやりようがないだろう。確かにうさんくさいかな。
I wonder like what his past self is gonna say. It's like, what does this mean? But it does tell me I have to get the lottery numbers.
大丈夫だよ。むしろね、オカリンはうさんくさいものが大好きだからぴったりだと思うな。
That's not entirely incorrect, but it feels like he's making fun of me. In any case, our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that this is all it takes to send emails to the past.
さて、シュタインズゲートを開くときだ。
I feel like this is a bad
前か
idea.
ら気になってたんだけどそのシュタインズゲートって何なの？
オカリンの口癖なんだよね。
シュタインズゲートはシュタインズゲートだ。それ以上でも以下でもない。
説明になってない。
いちいち水を差すな。今考えるべきはそこではないだろう。
I place my finger on the send button. Hands are shaking. I fight to keep them steady.
じゃあレンジ起動させるぜよ。
Okay, here we go. I swallow hard. The turntable begins to spin backwards as the microwave comes to life. The timer ticks down. 163, 162, 161. Change the past. Seems very simple to do. But just like Kirisu said, there's no telling what might happen. I said I'd take responsibility, but that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world I know. 150, 149, 148. How am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Lightning crackles in the air around us. It's working. All I need to do is press the send button. 136, 135, 134. I can't stop now. I want to see what lies beyond. Curiosity pushes me forward. There's no way this would destroy the world. I feel like it might. Did we talk about this like last time with the butterfly effect? There's no way. 122, 121, 120.
エル。プサイ。コングル。
I press the button. My phone displays a flying mail animation and the words sending mail. 116, 115. Oh. What's happening? Did it work? A wave of vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly, my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming, this is wrong.
オカリン、ど
Uh-oh.
うかした？
It's not good. I'm kinda scared. My ear's voice brings me to my senses. I realize that colors return to the world. What's that just now?
大丈夫？
My ear waves her hand in front of my face. After blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. My phone should be displaying Mal sent, but it's not. Instead, it's showing the normal standby display. My little frog one. Something isn't right here. I look around. I'm inside the lab. The phone wave name subject to change isn't on. When I sent the mail, the timer read 1:15. In other words, it should still be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave name subject to change is silent. I scan the room. Other things feel... Oh yeah, other things feel wrong. Just a few seconds ago, Daru was sitting in front of the X6800, but now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Uh-oh. We done messed up. Did he teleport? At least I don't remember seeing Daru get up and move to the lounge. Kirisi is sitting cross-legged on a sofa, reading a massive technical book. She should be in the development room too. Monika is standing at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mayuri is next to me, looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong.
マユリ、俺は何分ぐらいここに立っていた？
どういうこと？
いいから教えてくれ。
30秒ぐらいじゃないかな。
30 seconds?
30秒？本当か？
急に電話レンジちゃんのところに歩いて行ったかと思ったら、携帯を取り出してね、すごくハーハー言い始めて。
マユシ、今の言葉、もう一度やろう。
Daru, stop. He's in the other room too. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the? Leah! Thank you so much for the raid. Otago made a raido. Hello, hello. Also, hello, Lindo. Welcome, raiders. And hello, Saran again. But yeah, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid again. How was your stream? I was lurking a little bit. You were playing Bug, was it Bug Fable? Am I saying it right? Yeah, right now we just did, we did more time traveling, but I don't know if we did something. I feel like we messed up something. It went well? Ah, that's good, it's good. Did you get far? Ah, finished chapter 2. Nice! That's good, I'm glad that you got progress. Well, yes. I think we did an oopsie. But I mean, anytime you're like time traveling, right? I feel like you're just gonna end up doing something wrong. But it's good to see everyone. See, Daru calls out from the lounge. Sorry. No, why? Shouldn't have listened to Daru, Mayuri. Stop it. Oh my god. No! Stop! Exactly. Daru is a perv. Time traveling is already one big oopsie. Yeah. It's like you're going against what is like... What's the word for it? Like... just time in general, I guess? Yeah. Also, hello, Finch. Welcome, welcome. Weirdo. I thought this was a wholesome stream. It is. It's just Daru. He's just like that. He's always making my ears say things. Kiryu and Daru exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent a mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in the result?
そうだ。メールは
I quickly checked my mail. Okay, let's go back, was it Tuesday? Oh, it worked. Lotto 6? Okay.
メールは1週間前に届いている。
What?
何のこと？
金はロト6は当たったのか？
I searched my memories but turned up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket. No memories of winning third place. Nothing.
そこのセルセブよ。俺は3等を当てたか。
Did it work?
だからセレセブって言うな。で、3等って何のことよ。
何？
Hmm? Again, this feeling of disconnect. Are we in like an alternate timeline or something right now? I approached Kurisu, who's lounging on the sofa.
今、何と言った？
何よ。
今、何と言ったんだ？
Kurisu glares back at me.
文句あるの？私が何を言おうと勝手。
そうではなく、3等って何のことと言っただろう。ロト6の3等だ。
は？
Kurisu gives me a puzzled look. It doesn't seem like she's messing with me.
ダル、俺はたった今、ロト6の当たり番号を電話レンジカッコ借りて送った。そうだな。おお！
Dara's eyes light up.
その発想はなかったわ。もしかして D メールでその方法を使えば僕ら億万長者じゃね？
Yeah, we're in like an alternate timeline now. Because we didn't even talk about it on this timeline, I guess.
PC パーツ買えるしメイクインにも行きまくれる。ひょー！みなぎってきた。
This is wrong.
マイリー、バナナでトラックの荷台を満杯にするって喜んでたよな。
トラックの荷台？誰が満杯にするの？
This is wrong. I look at Moeka. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws my way.
待て待て、たった今オペレーションウルドの第2段階を実行に移しただろ。
第2段階って過去を変えられるかどうか確かめる実験のことでしょ？
そうだ、そのことだ。
だから今みんなで考えてるんじゃん。
何？
Okay.
どんな内容を送れば過去が変わったかわかるだろうねって。
でもオカリンが言ったロト6のアイディアはグッジョブと言わざるを得ない。
でもそんなの現金だってマヨシーは思うな。あ、現金は現金でもね。
We got it. We got it, Mayuri.
っていう意味じゃなくて。
そこは説明しなくてもわかると思う。
本当？よかった。でね、現金だからもっと世界が平和になりますようにみたいなのにしようよ。例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするととっても幸せだと思うよ。
それで幸せになるのはちびっことまゆしだけだろ、上皇。
What are these guys saying? They're acting like I never sent the email with the winning numbers.
あの、
Luca!
こんにちは。
The front door opens slowly, and Lukaku sticks his head inside.
ルカくんだ。いらっしゃい。すみません、急にお邪魔してしまって。
Lukaku bows his head apologetically. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Dara go into welcome mode. Omega keeps staring at her phone. But I'm not in any condition to greet Lukaku. I can't stop sweating. It's not because of the heat. But he's a guy. No, I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head.
ルカくん、マユシーのコス来てくれる気になったの？だったら嬉しいな。あ、いえ、そうじゃなくて。
Alright. He's like, I just had to remind myself, but he's a guy. Lukaku looks at me objectively, like he wants to say something.
なんだ
I reply mechanically. My mind is going blank.
実
Or
は
still blank.
岡部さんじゃなくて京馬さんに謝らないといけないことが
What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Lukaku holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers, is a level 6 ticket. What? And the numbers are the same as the ones in my Gmail. I grab Lukaku by his slender wrist.
ルカ子お前これをどこで
Oh, sorry.
オカリルカ君をいじめちゃダメだよ
Mayuri gets between us. I let go reluctantly. Why does he have to take it though?
あんたどうしたの？さっきからなんか変よ。
暑さでやられた？
ルカ子すまなかっただが教えてくれそのロト6の剣はどこで手に入れた
僕
Hmm.
京馬さんに数字を教えてもらって
教えた俺が
Lukaku nods with teary eyes.
京馬さんから当たるかもしれないからこの数字で買ってみろって言われ
本当かそれはいつ
Sorry.
1週間前です
A week ago. Dang, you passed me. What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too. Guy. Mean to me.
じゃあもしかして
Hello.
ルカシロト
Thank you.
6当てたの？
Thank you for the hydrate, and thank you for the hydrate, Doc. Doc is not here, but I will drink in his memory. Well, how are you? How's your week going? Good to see you.
わあじゃあオカリンは超能力者だね
Thank you, Leah. Everyone sip. If you have water or any kind of, drinks nearby, take a sip in his memory. I like how this is... this is a joke now. Somewhere, like, Doc is, like, sneezing. It's like, I feel like someone's talking about me. And I bet he probably only had just a tiny bit. Like, maybe a few sips of water this whole week.
岡部、あんたまさか電話レンジで当たり番号を送ったの？
That's a cute emo. Can we go eat? Oh, no problem. Have a good meal, child. Oh, wait. I missed it. Her question makes no
お前も見
sense.
ていたはずだ
見ていた？何を？
Disconnect. Our stories don't match.
送った3等の当選番号をついさっきだお前たちも一緒にいた全員で話し合ってその方法を選んだそして過去は変わった
It changed, but it changed the present now. I glanced at his phone wave. Name subject change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bee child of microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. You have the power of a god. I don't think when you do something like this, there's gonna be consequences. But I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it.
そんなことよりルカシいくら当たったん
70万だな3等だ
I answer with conviction. However, No, don't tell me it's not the right numbers. Lukaku begins fidgeting. Something strange about his behavior.
本当にごめんなさい
Oh
龍馬
no.
さんせっかくこんなすごいこと教えてもらったのに
We didn't win, did we?
僕数字を1個
No!
間違えて記入しちゃって
It's okay, Luca. It's okay. Huh? He what? I stared at the numbers on the ticket in Lukaku's trembling hands.
えっと
Oh no!
18が
Oh no!
19だったら京馬さんのおっしゃる通り3等だったんです
It's okay. It's okay.
惜しい惜しすぐる
I'm pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I don't know if I checked my phone's send history. I take out my phone and bring up the send history.
なぜだ
Wait,
ないぞ
it's gone! Uh-oh. The demon I sent has vanished from my send history. Just like everyone's memories. The demon should be there, but it's not. Almost as if it never existed in the first place. Things are weird. I ignore the worried stares of my lab mems and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukaku bought turned out to be 4th place. The price is just 5,000 yen.
そこの岡部倫太郎さ
Oh, it's Suzaha. Suzaha calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tenoji Ne is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. Just how much free time does the Bron Tube workshop have?
洗脳されたような顔してるよ大丈夫
洗脳俺がは
ここには他に誰もいないじゃん
あそうだな
それはどっちに対するそうだな洗脳されたこと他に誰もいないこと
Both, I guess.
洗脳されたことだ
されたの
Suzaha suddenly steps up to me and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb.
何をする
動かないで
Suzaha peers into my eye with a serious expression. But a second later, she lets go and steps back.
大丈夫洗脳されてない
She's so mysterious. I don't know, like who she is. She's definitely has to know something, but I don't know what it is.
なんだと
洗脳されてる時ってさ下まぶたの中によくチップが仕込まれてることがあるんだよね
Chip? Immediately after saying that, Suzaha gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
岡部倫太郎今のは機密扱いでお願い
Don't tell me, is she...
そうかお前も機関に捕らえられていた経験があるのだな
機関セルンのことだっけ
いや皆まで言うなお前の苦しみ俺にはよく理解できる
そう
機関がひた隠しにする巨大洗脳施設通称アポカリプス・オブ・ガリアンあそこ二度
Oh,
と
I cut off his dialogue.
思い
Whoopsie.
出したくないのだな
そうアッポーなんとかって名前じゃない気もするけど生き地獄だったのは確か
やはりお前とは良き仲間になれそうだバイト戦士
Oh, hold on. I got
聖
mail.
戦の日は近いぞ
Let's see. Her songs still contain words of prophecy before they reach it. Fadus must decipher the prophecies to find the location of the Holy Land. Yeah. What? See, might tell me what's in those songs. Remember, if you refuse, I have ways of making you talk. See, what about this response? There's no need to put yourself in such danger. Retreat immediately. Future has been lost for 200 years. It's pointless to seek it out now. How about this one? Susan lifts her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm.
バイトのお姉ちゃん、洗脳って何？
May asks as she tugs on the hem of Suzuha's clothes.
それにはこの法王院京馬が答えてやろう。
いいです。
え？
May hides behind Suzuha.
苗は岡部倫太郎が怖いみたいだね。
シスター・ブラウンよ。俺にイフを抱くのはいいが、同時に世界を股にかけるマッドサイエンティストへの敬意も払うべきだぞ。
世界を股にかけてるの？
いかにも。俺の天才的な灰色の脳細胞は世界各国の首脳が欲しがるほどのものなのだ。
Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, May opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration.
洗脳ってのは今みたいなことを言うんだよ、苗。
何を言う？そこのバイト戦士。俺は真実しか話していないのだから、これは洗脳などではない。
オカリンおじさんは嘘ついたの？
誰がおじさんか？
子供相手に怒鳴っちゃダメだよ。怯えてるじゃん。
Mr. makes me sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult.
あんたって岡部よりよっぽど変態ね。もうさん付けで呼んでやらないからな。
I like that you can just hear them over.
僕は変態じゃないよ。変態紳士だよ。
はあ？
それよりおかり、大丈夫かな？
I can hear voices from the second story window. Wow, they can really hear. She probably heard everything then. Suzuha. And since we can hear them clearly from here. Yeah. Suzuha starts chuckling.
もしかして
Yeah.
ずっと
She heard everything.
ごめん。盗み聞きするつもりはなかったけど、どうしても聞こえちゃうからさ。
タイムマシンのことも？
ああ、聞いちゃった。やるね、この。
This is like the worst kept secret. Our time machine. She strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What does way to go you supposed to mean?
口外したりしていないだろうな。もし誰かに喋ったりしてみろ。俺はお前の口を封じなければならなく。
喋ってないよ。私って結構口は固いからさ。
だったらいい。それで一つ聞くが、たった今2階で放電現象が起きたのを見たか？
放電？昨日みたいなグラグラ揺れるやつ？
I nod.
さっき1回やったよね。店長いないから助かったね。揺れて怖かった。
I ignored the little girl's honest expression. Impression.
たった今、ほんの1分前ぐらいにもグラグラ揺らしたはずなんだが。
So it didn't happen? That's
お、そうなの？でも2回目は見てないの。
Susanna tilts her head quizzically and turns back to her bicycle.
私がこの子を磨くのに夢中だったのかもしんないけどさ。苗は見た？うん。
Sister Braun frantically shakes her head.
2回目は見てないんだ。
見てないです。
Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. The fact that I sent the email, the fact that we argued over what to send. But Carissa herself remembers that I called her Celeb Seb during that argument. Right after sending the email, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. It's probably related somehow.
なんかあったの？
お前はタイムトラベルについて詳しいかも。
それってどういう意味かな？
Susanna seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. They probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it would be necessary to silence her.
信じらんない。
Susanna's dumbfounded after hearing my explanation.
そんなの聞いたことないよ。ねえ、本当のこと言ってる？
当たり前だ。俺たちは紛れもなくタイムマシンを開発した。そして過去を変えることができたのだ。我らの偉業を否定することは誰にもできない。そう、誰にもだ。
ああ、もうそういうことじゃなくて。
Susanna grabs at her own hair in frustration, but then her expression turns thoughtful.
君の言うことが本当なのかどうかわかんないけどさ。
She suddenly lowers her voice.
こういう時はジョン・タイターに聞いてみればいいよ。
JT.
ジョン・タイター。
ほら、今さ話題になってるらしいじゃん。過去へ遡ってきたタイムトラベラー。なんか知ってっかもよ。同じタイムトラベラー同士ってことで。
なるほど。確かにお前の言う通りかもしれん。あ、いや、それで間違いない。
The undoing of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that he talked about. Come to think of it, it's his advice that led me to the IBN 5100. You should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my phone. I can't get over that wallpaper.
俺だ。
Just a little
ジョ
guy.
ン・タイターはこの俺を導くために未来からやってきたかもしれん。なあ、そうだ。奴がこの2010年へとやってきたのは
The best little guy. Just a
ま
bunch
さ
of
しく
original
シュ
one
タイン
behind
ズゲート
him.
の選択だよ。
バイトのお姉ちゃん、あのおじさんは誰と電話で話してるの？さあ、誰だろう。未来人と交信してたりして。未来人？
シスター・ブラウン。俺の電話の相手が気になるか？
気になりません。
Nate shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with the weird expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much.
気になったとしても今後絶対に聞くな。もし知れば俺はお前の口を封じなくてはならなくなる。さすがにお前のような痛いけな少女を。
Why are you scaring her?
だから小学生をビビらせちゃダメだっての。
I assume Nate is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be.
バイト戦士、俺は早速タイターに連絡を取ってみるぞ。素晴らしい助言に感謝する。
私役に立った？そんならよかった。
Part-time warrior's eyes pop open mid-sentence. Wait, what? Hold on, let me say really quick before something happens.
うわ、やば
Oh,
店長聞かん、店長聞かん。
I follow Susan's glance to see a moped 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 headed this way. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Braun.
なえ、もし店長に聞かれたらさ、私はちゃんと店番してたって言ってよ。うん、だから今度自転車に乗せてね。乗せる乗せる。じゃあ頑張って岡部倫太郎、私応援してっからさ。
Susan pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nate and I are left in front of the store. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun.
お父さん、おかえりなさい。
ない。そこのうさんくせえ野郎に何をされた？
Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice.
よくも俺の大事な
Now hold on.
ぶらかしてくれたな。殺すぞ。
待ってくれ、俺は何もしていない。
だったらなんでおめえとナイが二人っきりで話してんだ。あ？
二人きりじゃない。今の今まで鈴葉もここにいました。あの女は仕事をサボってそこのチャリを磨いていたんですよ。
Please forgive me, Suzuha. My life is too precious.
ナイ、そうなのか？
バイトのお姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せてもらう約束したの。だからサボってなかったって言わなきゃ。
Mr. Braun ends up betraying Suzuha too. Oh. Manager breathes a heavy sigh.
サボる方法だけはうまいんだよな、あのバイト。
It's true, I've never seen her actually do work.
というか、この俺を一瞬でも疑ったことについての謝罪はないんですか？
ねえよ、んなもん。
Oscar. Excuse me. You're like sitting on a wire. Hold on. Alright, here you go. Stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he... Oh, he thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place.
今度もうちの娘をたぶらかそうとしたらただじゃおかねえからな。
そんな自殺行為はしませんよ。
Mr. Ron nods in satisfaction.
ねえ、シュークリーム買ってきたから一緒に食おう。
I know, Oscar. I know, it's so hot in here. He parks his moped next to part-time warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs! You can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man? Cream puffs are good. Come on.
おいこれバイト、サボってたことは分かってんだぞこら。あとなんで42型がつけっぱなしになってんだ。消しとけって言っただろうが。
ごめんなさい。
I leave Susanna to her fate and return to the lab. I need to get in touch with T as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone in the streets of Akiba. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. My ear starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her.
待て。事情はすべて後で話す。
Wait. We'll talk, but hold on. I have a phone call. I mean, email. A D-mail. I mean, mail. Let's see. I can't stop now, Nya. Judgment Day is near. I have to keep going. Nya, I must find the sanctuary. Wait, that is where Felice belongs, Nyan. Explain that we can't experiment anymore. Now that Mr. Braun is back, then dismiss everyone for today.
おかえり。
Nyan.
あのね、明日バナナ買ってきてあげるね。
Maria picks her Upa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me.
だからね、今は
Oh, thank you, Mayuri.
抱きしめて
Must protect Mayuri. Says, looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Derek goes with her, probably to see Betty's. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Well, he's part of the gang now too. Everyone's gonna be part of the gang now. Alright, save. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. America leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. It's just me and Kurisu? In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab. I got Mal again? Oh. It's Moeka. I want to hear more about time machines next time. Okay, it's a promise. See you.
So この助手、お前は帰らないのか？
目障りなら帰るけど。
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか？
いいえ。でもちょっと考えたいことがあって。
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
She's like, no.
何？追い出したいの？
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから、この法院京馬に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？年下の女に相談する男の人ってゴニョゴニョだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
Why does she have to be such a smart butt? She even has a mocking grin on her face.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな。ザ・ゾンビ。
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
Despite her complaint, Rizu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa, starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier.
コーヒーを飲むか？
もらうわ。
I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. It's like all he drinks is Dr. P and coffee, and then that's it. But mostly Dr. P. What are you, Doc? With like just Sprite though? Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with T. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which would mean that the Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed Lotto 6. This is Doc's role model, yes. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. We are in a different world right now. How can that be?
何もぞもぞやってんの？
Kurisu glares at me coldly. Dang it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. Keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm Huen Kyoma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John T. Or JT. I'm giving them that nickname. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBN 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've specifically built a machine sends emails, oh my gosh, to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof if you don't mind. I sigh and chug my soda. I have to wait for his reply. I checked a channel thread just to make sure. He hasn't posted recently.
ずいぶん深いため息ついてるわね。
Teresa says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed the past. And about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Teresa? Because I don't think Mayuri Odaru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then, my phone rings. Oh, it's Daru. Is it T? T's calling me?
もしもし。
あ、オカリン。実はとんでもないミスに。
What do you mean? What happened?
ミス
Is it about the phone wave named subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? It probably isn't. I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak.
実はさ、ラボに財布忘れてきたお。
Oh.
に
おかげでメイクインに入れ
Oh
ない。
my gosh.
オカリン、悪いけど僕の財布届けてくんない？お礼にメイクインでドリンクおごるから。
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ
I shout and hang up. Dang, I got stressed for nothing. But right afterward, my phone rings again.
もしもし財布は届けないからな
Mayuri!
なんだマユリか誰も一緒にいるのだろういいかそのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな
わかったでね、オカリンもう元気になったかなって思ってちゃんとウーパーをむぎゅーって
していないそもそも俺はいつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッドサイエンティストである
そっかね、何か悩みがあったらマユシーに相談するんだよ
Oh,
マ
Mayuri.
ユシーはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけどオカリンのことはよーくわかってるもん
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか
わかるよ子供の頃から一緒だもん
もう切るぞバイト頑張れよ
ありがとうじゃあね
たくあのバカめ
オカね、顔がにやけてる。
She's bestie. She is.
何を言うかこのセルセブが
セレセブ言うな。
I was going to tell Kurisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. Mad scientist Hoen Kyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
You're like to attack me for every little thing.
そんなに構ってほしいのか
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから、それぐらい許せ。
Hold on just a second. Oh, it's Mayuri. You know, You know, I've been working at McQueen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. Can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry, my Yushi is still Okunin's hostage full time. She's okay with that? Let's see. Need money to buy junk food or else you'll die of starvation. I understand. A party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. What? Don't be mean. I still can't believe you're working at a maid cafe. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. They're all kind of like, I don't really like the responses. I still can't believe, yeah, you're working. Maybe this one, yeah. Let's go with this one. That's nice though, they we threw her a party, that's nice.
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
それについてはすまないと思っている。
Lucy lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて直しようがないからな。
Forever, she'll just be forever Christina.
解凍して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
Right after that silly exchange, JT's mail arrives. I quickly open the mail. Let's see, what does he say? Greetings, Hyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. Let's see. We sent an email today. It was sent to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Oh, it's going too fast! Wait! Hold on! Let me read! I mean, it's basically just explaining that we bought the lotto ticket, or the numbers and stuff.
メールの相手って誰？
Let me read it. Hold on. Okay. It contained the winning numbers for the third place prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates who had helped place the experiment and watched me send it instantly forgot that any of that had that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact it had arrived in the past as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match.
John Taita.
え？嘘。
やつはよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
道理であんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
Yeah, that guy's really mysterious too. It's like, I wonder...
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
It's very interesting. From events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email. But your friend got the number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you're telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? What effect, yeah, do you think my... yeah. That's really fast. I confirm that divergence is currently 0.71015%. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience, but in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time. A situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us a what is that? MEANS means I can't read. Sorry. Means of physical time travel. So I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you're experiencing. It's so hard to read it like this. It's like broken up. I mean, this is like back in the day, right? So this is all you had. I have such a hard time reading. Okay, so basically, yeah, what he's saying is that, right, only the time traveler who did it, well, time traveler, quote unquote, changed the past, but they're the only ones that have the memory of it. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In these 2 years following that breakthrough, a understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describes the extent of world-line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of zero divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? This is a lot of information. Put simply, attractor fields are the focal point of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for a phenomenon previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to the world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. Eternal T's mail has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power? First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is a real JT. And I don't even know if JT from 2000 was really a time traveler. If T's worldline theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBM 5100 might have been a lie too. The mysterious program code could be just a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. Besides, I don't need T to tell me that. Curious is probably just like, what? Just, what are you doing? Curious jerks at the sound of my laughter.
いきなり笑い出すのよ、気色悪い。
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。この俺が持つ力だと。今さらそんなこと言われなくとも、俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ、ジョン・タイター。
Now my eyes open wide. I raise my phone high to the heavens.
この魔眼、リーディングシュタイナーの真の力
Did
に
you just make up that name? Mayuri, you know why I don't cosplay. Mayushi doesn't want to stand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right?
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
え？
What does that mean? Wait, I don't even know what that means. What is tuning? What is it? Teresa hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. What does that mean? Let me search that up. Tuning Bio? Let's see. Tuning Bio. Oh, okay. It's a Japanese term that refers to delusional behavior exhibited by some adolescents, often in middle school. 8th grader syndrome. Oh, okay, that's what it means. Okay. Like, they think they have, like, superpowers and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that. How does she know about Shunibyo? Is she a channeler after all? No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to T. Okay, let's see. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? I feel like that's not a good idea to do something like that. Gonna mess up everything. If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia came from will be your future. Machines are providing false peace and joy. Your masters stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said at channel, my goal is to change that future. And you may be the one who can make that possible. I'm the chosen one? Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The T who appeared in 2000 said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. Yet this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN. This guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying, but just as I'm about to put away my phone, another mail comes. I open my phone reluctantly, while enduring Curie's cold glare. And what I read there... Kyowa, I want you to be the Messiah. Raises the hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. Messiah. I watched an anime ages ago called Shunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai. No wonder what that sounded familiar. Oh, okay. In Christianity, okay, Messiah, title of Jesus Christ, one who brings salvation to mankind, Savior, one who rescues others from peril. Salvation, deliverance from pain and suffering. In Quotidian Dictionary.
ジョン・タイターは実にバカだな。
I scream at the absurdity. Daru and Teresa give me stares but I ignore them. Wait, Daru's still here?
この俺がメシアだと？勘弁してもらいたいものだ。人類を救済するなど、くだらないにも程がある。
I was like, wait, wasn't Daru like trying to get his wallet? Or did he just like popped in when I'm in the middle of this?
俺はメシアとは正反対の資質を持つ狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法院京馬であり、幾多の修羅場をかいくぐり、長年機関から逃れ続けてきたのだ。そんな俺が望むのは混沌。権力者を倒せば平和が訪れるとでも思っているのか。答えは否。断じて否だ。
It's like, this is normal, it's fine, just let him do this.
そんな夢物語を信じている脳みそがお花畑な奴にはそのまま死ねと忠告してやろう。権力の破壊の後に始まるのは秩序なき混乱なのだ。さ、マキセ氏、オカリンは一回どうしちゃったんだぜ。
He's going a little crazy. Alright. I used to see you on the magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of Gunbum Satsuri? I want an autograph from his voice actor. Let's see. You're still reading in the anime magazines? You're a true otaku. Let's see, Satsuri, is he from latest Gunbum? I haven't seen it. Original is the best anyway. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. Let's go with true otaku. Oh yeah, maybe never knew Mayuri. How about that one?
さあ、数時間前までジョン・タイターと熱心にメールしてたと思ったら急に静かになって。で、30分くらい前からこんな状態。
Half an hour, she's just been watching the whole time.
なんか今日のオカリンって全体的にヤバくね？
同意するわ。
I mean, more stranger than usual.
そこのラボメン2人、これよりオペレーションウルドを再開する。マジで？下に店長まだいるけど？案ずるな。どうせブラウン管工房はそろそろ閉店の時間だ。
夜は電話レンジが作動しないはずでしょ？
やってみる価値はある。検証するのだ。何時まで電話レンジカッコ仮の作動を確認できるかをな。と同時にダル、それにクリスティーナ、お前たちには D メールによって過去を変えてもらう。過去を
I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation, or T's attractive field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. To do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the master's appearance in Akiba is related to D-Mouse somehow, as is a strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to T, I have a supernatural power, the one I call Reading Steiner. My doubts about T's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person who keeps his memories when the past changes. I think I'm probably the only one, I feel. Like no one else remembers.
好きなように過去を変えろ。ただし、なるべくわかりやすい形でだ。
Preparations for the phone wave, names of exchange are complete. Dara's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Risu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things.
私は帰る。今日の実験結果は明日レポートで見せて。
Now let me see. Oh, we're already on chapter 4, I just realized that. Chaos Theory almost stasis.
待て。
When grabbed by the shoulder, Kirisa nearly topples over.
何すんのよ。
そのレポートは誰が？
岡部に決まってるでしょ。作戦立案者なんだから。被験者自身も実験中の書簡なんかを書いておいてくれるとなおいいけど。
Kirisa glances at Daru.
過去改変には興味がないのか？あれほど実験に前向きだったではないか。
あんたね、昼間のことをもうきれいさっぱり忘れたわけ？私は反対した。
だが実験が始まってからは乗り気だった。文句一つ言わず付き合った。
妄想を垂れ流さないで。
It hurts my lips into a grin.
客観的に慣れていないぞ、クリスティ・セレセブよ。
いちいち言い直すなよ。
実験はすでに一度行われた。この俺が過去。
うわ、オカリン、抜け駆けいくない。
そうではない。過去を改変した結果、お前たちは改変前の一部の記憶を失ったのだ。
今日の昼間のこと、ロト6がどうとか急に言い出したけど。
そうだ。
Explain what happened earlier this afternoon.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
本気だ。
マジっすか？
One could look at my face, and Daru seems to understand I'm not joking. Kirisa, on the other hand, has a sour look. That was like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need to perform the same experiment.
うわ、オッケー。僕一つどうしても変えたい過去があるんだよね。
Daru's quick to adapt, as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me. Implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires.
なんだ？ダイエットしろと1年前の自分に送るのか？
そんなメール来てもダイエットなんかしないし。
Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Fairies Cup held at May Queen plus Nan to a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Fairies in the Rhinet Access Battlers match. Also, I lost to that too.
フェイリスタンの作戦はほぼ完璧に覚えてるんで、その裏をつこうってことだよ。うわ、僕って頭良くね？
Radius is probably too good for that to work. To just counter his counter strategy.
まあいい。ダルよ。D メールを送る準備を。
よーし、僕頑張っちゃうぞ。
Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave named subject to change. I sit in front of the X6800 and take a look at my watch. It's 6:55 p.m. No way to know if the phone wave named subject to change will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
あんた自身はどう考えてるの？記憶が継続してることについて。
しつこいぞ。ゾンビの異名は伊達ではないというわけか？
意味がわからない。
ゾンビは死してなお人に襲いかかってくる。実にしつこいのだ。
冗談はやめて。こっちは本気で話してるんだけど。
Lisa's glare is scarier than usual. Might have wet myself a little there.
俺は D メールの送信先が鍵だと考えている。すなわち未来からのメールを受け取った人間。その人間だけは過去改変の影響を受けない。
Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to D-Mal. We'll never know unless we experiment.
ダルの実験が終わったら、次はお前に D メールを送ってもらう。内容について考えておいてくれ。
嫌よ。
Chrissy replies pathetically.
私は送らない。
怖いのか？
そういう問題じゃない。
ならばタイムパラドックスのことを気にしているのか？
それもあるけど、どっちかっていうと個人的なポリシー。
A policy.
過去を変えるなんて卑怯な感じがするから。私がこれまでに蓄積してきた人生はたかだか18年だけど、それでもその記憶を改変なんてしたくない。
なるほど。今の自分は完璧であり不満はなく、だから変えたくないと？
なんでそうなる？これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだっ
That
たと
is
しても
quite true.
それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
電話レンジカッコ仮が完全に問題を解決して実用化されても使う気はないと？ジョン・タイターがタイムマシンを好きに使っていいと仮に言ってきても、どの時代に飛ぶ気もないと？青い猫型ロボットが机の引き出しから出てきてもそれを使わないと？
Risu nods firmly.
使わないわ。
だが実験は大好き。そうだな。
好きで悪いか？
すなわち自分は高めの見物を決め、他人を実験台にして北総 M。実にマッドなサイエンティストだ。
あんたね。
できたお。
Oh, alright, let's see if it works. Kirsten stalks towards me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. Take a look. Freddy's Cup. Enemy setup. VLVVLBLL.
さっぱり意味がわから
I
ない。
don't get it either. Me neither.
フェイリスタンのカードの配置だお。
Oh,
見れ
okay.
ばわかるだろ上皇。オカリンたちが疎いだけ。
Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. Close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. Did it work? The email was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However...
そのことをなんで
Oh, only you remembers. When I sent the email earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. If Daru's email changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent the email. Do you remember?
変わった？
Oh, it's only me that remembers. Also, welcome back, child. Hope you had a good lunch or dinner. Or good meal. Daru looks around in confusion.
ちょっと待て。誰も覚えているんだな。
え、何が？
Oh, interesting. So only he could remember the main character.
今 D メールを送ったことだ。
Daru nods. Then I turn to Karisu. She answers before I ask.
覚えてるに決まってるでしょ。何バカなこと言って。あ、そうか。岡部がさっき言ってたことが正しいなら、
Oh.
私とあんたは過去が変えられた記憶はないはず。
ダル、お前、フェイリス杯でフェイリスに勝てたのか？
わかんね
勝てたらフェイリスの手料理とか言っていたはずだ。それは食べられたのか？手料理とは何だった？
え。わかんねえ。しょぼーん。
Oh no. I checked Daru's send history. As expected, the Dima he just sent isn't there. I do however find a Dima in his inbox. We received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. Wait, what is this? Oh, Lukako? My Yuri-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rainet, so I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime, and when I do, I prefer romance, but I found this anime to be pretty deep. even though it's aimed at children. I'm surprised. P.S. I was so engrossed in Rainet, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. I'm sorry. Let's see, now you're hooked on Rainet. Everyone's around. Wait, everyone around me is buying into this Rainet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's the organization's plot. There's attachment to it. Oh, okay. So he was just looking at just the Rainet stuff. Oh my gosh, it's like a whole story. Romance fluff. If you have that much time, then practice with Samidare. Hey, he can like romance stuff. It's fine. Maybe this one. This is the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail.
もしかして過去は変わってないんじゃないの？
ちょっとマユシに電話してみる。
He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change? That's odd.
あ、マユシ、まだバイト中だよね。あのさ、悪いんだけどフェイリスタンはそこにいる？うん、いるんだね。じゃあさ、ちょっと聞いてほしいんだけど、僕ってこの前のフェイリス杯でフェイリスタンに勝ったっけ？負けたっけ？え？負けた？誰が？フェイリスタンが？僕が？
Okay,
あ、そう。
it didn't
瞬
change.
殺？そう。わかったわ。
Darius' shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
その様子だと過去は変えられなかったみたいね。
なんで？オカリンは変えられたんしょ？
橋田が送った勝つための方法って必勝法じゃないせいじゃない？有利になるってだけで。
I had the same thought. Fredis is supposedly a world-class player. Darius' time travel cheat may not have been enough.
最終的にフェイリスさんが橋田に勝ったから過去は変わらなかった。
そうだけどさ、ゲームの過程は変わるじゃん。
たかがその程度ではダイバージェンスは揺らがないということかもな。
岡部が言うようにもっと分かりやすく過去が変わったって確かめられる改変にしないと実験の意味がない。あ、いえ、別にこの実験に賛成ってわけじゃないけど。
いや、まだだ。まだ終わらんよ。
Darius is typing another mail.
もう一度別のアドバイス
Are you gonna try again? I don't think it's gonna work.
今度はもっと的確にフェリスタンに本気で勝てるようなアドバイスだお。
そんなにも勝ちたいのか。
むしろそれほどまでにフェイリスの手料理を食べたいのだろう。
オカリンの答えでファイナルアンサー。
He's going for it again. Darius writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand anyway. Excuse me. We activate the phone wave data to change and send the mail through, just like before.
Oh?
Nothing happens. No discharge. Usually it happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts on 0 without incident.
時間切れ？
おそらくな。
Maybe like once per day only?
なんだよ。せっかく素晴らしいアドバイス書いたのに。
やむを得ない。実験は明日に持ち越しだ。
I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff. Okay.
昨日ホテルに帰ってからずっと考えてた。この電話レンジはどういう原理で時間移動を可能にさせているのか。
I mean, it's not like super time travel, right? It's like more of like, well, with the mouse, right? Like changing it through that, just little tiny things.
LHC と似たことが起きているのだよ。お前は言ったはずだ。
LHC は巨大な電子レンジだと。
電子レンジが LHC と同等の機能を持ってたら、日本は一家に一台ブラックホールになるわね。
それは日本沈没ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
セルンがあまりに簡単にカーブラックホールを作ってるように見えるから感覚が麻痺してるけど、そもそもブラックホールなんて人工的に作れるものじゃないし、とんでもないリスクのある代物だし、家庭の電子レンジがブラックホールを作れると思う方がどうかしてる。
Each time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Oh, that's what he said, at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of tea, I don't feel like bringing it up.
一つ言えるのは、電子レンジ単体じゃブラックホールは作れないということ。この電子レンジに何かが干渉して電子を注入してきているのは間違いない。
An outside source of electrons. What could that be?
さて、私は帰るから。これ以上むさ苦しい男どもの巣にはいられないんで。
Hey, well, it looks like this whole place has been not like dusted in a long time.
また明日レポートまとめといてね。
And then I think like that soda can and noodle and that coffee cup has been there for like days. Here's things off her lab coat and here's out the door. She was serious about the report.
ふむ、マキセ氏の着ていた白衣か。
Daru, please, no,
どれ
don't be a weirdo. Don't be a weirdo. As Daru reaches for the lab coat to smell his lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull down hard. Stop! Don't be a perv! Stop it.
どれではないバカがそんなくだらないことをしている暇があったら明日の実験でどう過去を改変するか考えておけ。
Right, right. Right, sis, right, Leah. There isn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone made name subject to change a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning. I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Brontube workshop. It's so early, but it's already blazing hot. Same. It's gonna be really hot this weekend. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Oh, sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... They're driving... Is it a motorcycle? Also, thank you so much for this, the stretch, sis.
随分暇そうだな、岡部。
He's just relaxing on the bench and just, you know, melting in the heat.
おはようございます、おかりんおじさん。
Good morning. The Tenoji player come riding in on a moped.
俺はおじさんではない。兄様と呼べ。
お父さん、どうしよう。
岡部、うちの娘に何をふざけたことを吹き込んでやがる。
教育がなっていないのではないですか、ミスター・ブラウン。その子が俺のことをおじさん呼ばわりするのを何とかしてください。
いいだろ別に。器の小さい野郎だな。なえ、こんな野郎の言うこと聞かなくていいからな。
うん。
The manager parks his moped, quickly enters the store. Assistant. Oh, okay. Kurisu. Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. You're just accommodating superiority. Show me your power. Let's see. I'm not a mere scientist, I'm an insane mad scientist. Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. I'm gonna do this one. This is like in character. Saran's about to follow him when she turns her attention toward the end of the street and instantly brightens up. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way. Mayuri!
おかりおはよ
Ohio!
まゆりお姉ちゃん
Maya runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking the stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
うなえちゃんおはよ
おはよ
They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Naya avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance. Daru sometimes complains about that. Oh my gosh. What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump to Mayushi's chest like that. Daru, please, stop it. Even if this is a memory of what he said. Bro! Exactly! No wait, maybe it would be better to have Nayatan jump to my chest. Oh my... This internal debate went on for hours. Bro.
うなえちゃんにこれあげるはいどうぞ
Stop being weird. Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nae. I don't know if it's Nae or Nae.
はいおかりにも
She offers me some, which I silently accept.
そこに座って何してるの
ラボメンが全員集まるのを待っているのだ。
おかりんおじさんは暇なの
Why, you chipmunk? Do you have to be so blunt? One of these days, I teach you to respect me.
違うよなえちゃんあのね
I think it's
おか
Nae.
りんはきっ
Yeah.
となんか難しいことを考えてるんだよ
ああそうなんだ
Good job, Mayuri.
おかりんおかりんこの時間だと電話レンジちゃんはビリビリしないんだよねじゃあね焼きそばパンをチンしてもいいかな
ドアの部分を取っ払ったから温める
No!
そうだったがっかりだよちなみにねおかりんは朝ごはん食べた
いいや。
だったら一緒に食べる焼きそばパンは冷たいまま食べ
Canned
る
ramen?
ラーメン缶なら湯煎で
Wait, is that a
温めら
thing?
れるしなえちゃんも食べる
It does?
朝ごは
Oh.
ん
Is it good? I mean, I don't know. I never had it. Canned ramen.
そっか
Hold on, let me look this up. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, okay. Oh. Huh. Oh, I see it now. Okay. I watched Dancing Bacon eat some. Oh, interesting. Well, that makes sense, especially if it's in vending machines. Naya waves and heads back inside the Bron 2 workshop. Wait, what do you mean mad scientist? More like bad scientist, am I right? Hey! that's like a pun my grandpa would come up with. If you don't know what mad means in this context, I'll tell you I tell you it's the insane definition. I'm gonna do this one. like two kids insulting or like, you know, each other. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. It doesn't improve much, even after we open the window and turn on the fan.
ラル君とクリスちゃんまだ来ないのかな。
ああ、ラボメンとしての自覚が足りんな。
Just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves.
トゥットゥルー、すずさん。
Oh, she did it too! Wait, what does Fushu say? Like, you could do better. Oh, aren't you supposed to be funny? What have they been teaching you over there? Oh my gosh. These two. They seem to have hit it off. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
岡部倫太郎タイターはなんて
さあな。
I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
やる気ないな聞いたんでしょ
聞いたが、奴の言うことが正しいかわからなくなった。
そうなのどの辺が
Why is she so flustered?
そうか。あのバイト選手名、タイターオタか。
I guess it's just talking for everything. Yeah, that's true.
クリスちゃんだ。
Christina! Just kidding. Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu is walking towards the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kurisu? Uh-oh. I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. Dramatically. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Christina. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too. So she meets Suzuha glare for glare. The two don't exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen.
クリスちゃん、トゥットゥルー。
Hmm.
グッモーニン
下のバイトと何を話していたんだ？
Kurisu shrugs her shoulders.
別に大したことは言いたいことがあるならはっきり言えって
I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows.
向こうは何と？
何も悔しそうにうなってるだけだった一体何なのかしら
マキセ氏の人気に嫉妬してるに決まってるじゃん、上皇。
I don't think that's it. Dara bursts into the lab.
本来なら私がラボメンナンバー004になって楽しくみんなと青春する予定だったのに、悔
I
しい。
think you're off, Daru.
3次元は恐ろしい。
ラボメンナンバーなんて好きなだけ譲るけど
なんだとラボメンナンバーは某国において数千万円というレートで違法に取引されるほどの貴重な資格なのだぞ。
パスポートじゃあるまいしそもそも某国ってどこだおい
Ouch.
みんな仲良くいられる方がね。マユシーはいいな。
I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now: the mystery of D-Mal. Oh, we begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest though, I don't care what he thinks. He's just gonna be like, why is it so loud? I mean, the whole place is shaking. Speaking of shaking, that does remind me again of like the road work in front of our house. I mean, luckily it's not shaking anymore, but they were working on it for like a day, like last week, and the whole house was shaking. So yeah, that was not good thing I was awake during the time. If I was sleeping, that's really like, what's happening? Alright, for we are at war. War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from shadows.
安西先生、フェイリスタンの手料理が食べたいです。
諦めたらそこで試合終了だよ。
Unfortunately, Darwin's second Dima fails to change the past. I get the feeling Rhinet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Not to mention, we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Alright, let's see. Part-time warrior. Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even... Oh no. No! Which stalled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. Moe. I can't imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared. It's up. Oh, wait. Because of the organization's efforts to... Why are all these responses like this? I can imagine, yeah. Let's go with that one. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet. Alright, so who do you experiment on? From the look on Karisa's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. Well, he was only one candidate. Mayuri? I wonder what she wants to do to change the past.
マヤシ変えてもいいの？でもね、過去を変えるって
That's a very good question. Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen.
それじゃあね、こういうのはどうかな。ルカ君にマユシーのコスを着てもらえるように過去を変えるの。
どうやって？
ルカ君にメールを送るとかだよ。
I don't think a simple request is going to change the past.
もっと簡単で分かりやすいものはないのか？
She slurps more ramen.
そのラーメン缶を使おう。
Looks like I'm running with ideas.
1時間前のマユリに D メールを送るのだ。今日はおでん缶が食べたいとな。
そんな誘導に乗るほど単純なことじゃない気が。
それね、すごくいいかも。
It worked.
今日もね、自動販売機の前で10分くらい迷っちゃったんだよ。おでん缶にしようかな、ラーメン缶にしようかなって。
つまり後押しがあれば、マユリは必然的におでん缶を食べたくなるというわけだな。よし。
わかった。じゃあ、
So I need to enjoy this first, and then I can have the canned oden. Maybe starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth.
食べておかないとどうなるの？
もったいないもん。
あ、そうね。
Teresa clearly doesn't know what to say. Mayu really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I get the phone wave, name subject to change. Prepped for Dmail. The content of Mayu's mail is simple enough. Canned oden, piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. Wait for Mayu to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave, name subject to change. To send it 1 hour back, we input 1, and then in other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動
Is it working?
あー、メールまだ送れてないよ。
There wasn't enough time to blink.
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きない
Okay.
か。データ通りだけど貴重な実証データが取れた。
これって例えば事前に暖気みたいなことしたらどうなるん？
暖気？
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけっしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。その後間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
根拠は？
ネス。
マユリオ、もっと他に何かないのか？
じゃあ昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
お前は昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚えているのか？
Just like,
おかか。
oh, okay.
即答？
Impressive.
だからね、おかかを明太子にしようよ。
Maybe we should find another test subject. Something's telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at the Starbucks on the first floor of Yodobashi. I left Mayuri and the others at the lab. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the lot of 6 numbers. Not when I sent that email. I felt a strong tremor, and in the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I sent a email had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. However, it was in my inbox. The email had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? The email was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? It's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. She spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? And how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. I don't have time for this. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I'll concentrate on my coffee. Let me read that mail! I can't even read it. However, all these mails. No doubt about it. It's gotta be Mueka. The demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? There's something wrong with that woman. Right, what is she saying? I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Can I send an email too, please? Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please? She wants to send an email? That reminds me. Yesterday I made Moeka lab mem number 5. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Moeka seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to emails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past.
いや、しかし。
I'm worried. Moeka works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends an email and leaks word of a time machine? We'll be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event rather than some shady magazine. That way, it'll spread faster throughout Japan, maybe the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public to Moeka. However, Moeka is a lab mem. Yesterday, we told her everything about the phone wave, name change, and D-mails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moeka her request, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。ああ、少しばかり迷っている。何？声でわかるだと？叶わないな。電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるかどうかについて。バカな。あの女を生贄に捧げろというのか。確かに世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ない覚悟だが、いや問題ない。むしろ迷っていた俺が情けない。マッドサイエンティスト失格かもしれんな。ああ、これは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える申し出。まさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろう。エルプサイコングルー。
It's decided. I typed a reply to Moeka's mail. Indeed, you are lab mem number 5. Shining finger. Report to the lab at once. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Moeka's squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me.
ありがとう。
何がだ？
Okay, what's she saying now? I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail.
別にわがままとは思っていない。むしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ。
Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab members to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Moeka's situation.
いいと思います。萌香さんもラボメンだもんね。
Dara and Teresa don't object either.
で、桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりなん？
俺からの要望としては、過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるよう、シンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい。
New mail. Let's see. I'm sorry. There's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. More importantly,
内緒だと？どういうことだ？
何？どうしたのよ。
it's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew.
いや、そういう問題ではなかろう。
Teresa peeks at my phone from beside me.
なるほど。気持ちはわからなくはないけど、これはあくまで実験だと割り切ってデータの収集を優先すべき。
ほう。珍しく意見が一致したな、上司よ。
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと電話レンジの仕組みがいつまで経っても解明できないって思ったからよ。
でも女の子にはね、秘密がいっぱいあるのです。誰にも言えない秘密をね、自分だけに教えろゲヘヘって言ってるのと同じだよ。
くわ、まさかこれってセクハラになるん？
落ち着けダル。
I turn to my Yuri Moeka, who appears to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance.
メールの内容に プライベートに深く関わることを書けと強制した覚えはない。
Kirsten nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream Girl Alliance.
私的な内容を送りたいにしても今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。
私的な内容は NG。
少なくとも非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくてもメールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれないんだから。第三者にメールを見せてその内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
俺が言いたいことは全て助手が言ってくれた。そしてそうは言いつつも我らは実験を中止するつもりはない。
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから勘違いしないで。
Cheeky little.
そもそも実験においてはプライバシーよりもデータが優先される。被験者になるならその覚悟は必要よ。
I wonder like what her message that she wants to send though. Don't tell me that's the reason Kirsten won't send a Dima herself.
そうなの？マユシーはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。ごめんね、クリスちゃん。
別に謝らなくても責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything, rather than I get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change. Same as always. I don't know what she's thinking.
お前はすでにラボメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件は後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならば、お前に見せてやらねばならなくなる。この俺、法王院京魔の中に眠るまがまがしき狂気の力をな。
Moika's already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. What did you say? Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference.
着信履歴ならあるぞ。
送信履歴は？
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
I confirmed that after I sent that email yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either. Okay, what's she say? I don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay? Looks like she understands. I showed them out to Teresa too.
萌香さん、無理しないでね。
Is that supposed to be encouragement? Moika sounds concerned for some reason.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそもオカリンの言う簡単で分かりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。
何を言う。お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
案はある。
Moika murmurs.
ほう、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Moika then invokes her power once more. Ultra fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. About 4 days ago, I bought a new phone. Now that I've tried it, I think I should have saved the old one. So I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it?
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボメンの鏡。
This should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moika's superior idea. If you look at Moika's phone, it's purple and gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the Deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays.
お、 それって先月出たばっかの GG01 じゃん。
That still reminds me of my flip phone that I had back in the day. It was like a red and silver one, and it was okay. And then it had like in the front of it, it had like a little tiny square of like where you can see the time, I think, or you can put a picture on it. That was great. But I was terrible at texting with it.
GG01?
最新機種だよ。確か液晶部分が着脱式で、い
Oh, that's
ろん
pretty
な
cool.
バリエーションのアタッチメントを選べるんだよね。
The flip phone was dark gray and boring, don't worry. I think I remember seeing it too. We've come a long way. But my favorite out of all, I think, cell phones that we had when we were younger is I like the one where it flipped out and it would be like a keyboard. And you could just type. Man, I miss that. I think it was called like Razor or something. Yeah. And then I remember when we were like, what was it? We were switching to like touchscreen phones, and I was like, this is gonna feel weird. I don't know how I feel about this. And now everything is all touchscreen.
今品薄でどこ行っても入荷待ちだけど、よく手に入ったな。
The most popular model, but she wants her old one back? I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion.
では指圧し。
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのこと指圧師って呼ぶの？
それが桐生萌香の力に俺がつけた名だ。桐生萌香、お前は今後先行の指圧師、
She's like,
すな
okay.
わちシャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
Mika shakes his head expressionlessly.
何？嫌だというのか？
能力名をつけてやったのに何が気に入らないというのだ。
Let's see, those window phones or whatever they're called, awful first gen touchscreen phones, calibrate 1,000 times. I remember that. It's like, okay, calibrate it, and you have to go like each corner or whatever of it to work, and it was still off. Those are bad. Oh, sorry, I'm adjusting in my chair. Hear noises. And then like they didn't have a lot of apps available too on those phones.
萌香さんはね、萌香さんだからだよ。それにね、指圧師さんじゃなくて編集プロダクションで働いてて。
眉氏、ネタにマジレス、かこ悪い。
ネタではない能力名だ。
くだらない
Good
こと言って
times,
ない
not
で
really.
準備するわよ。
Dang it, you're just an assistant. Don't boss us around. Alright, let's try an experiment.
ブラウン
Ooh,
店長に何か言われたらどうするん？
picture here.
ミスター・ブラウンごとき恐れるな。
奴が怒鳴り込んできたらこの俺が蹴散らしてやる。
マジで？オカリンかっけー。そこにしびれる、憧れる。
実は口だけだったりするんでしょ。
I'll be dead on to ignore Kirisu's insult. Alright, let me say before things start happening. Moeka's already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Moeka to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The Dima should arrive at Moeka's phone 4 days ago, July 31st. Oh, hey, this is your birthday.
電話レンジカッコ仮起動。
Oh, about 50 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moeka. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. No, it worked? Oh boy. I think every time that happens, it's changing. I don't know what the numbers mean though. Birthday, summer baby. It's coming up pretty soon. You have I think we didn't like figure out what you wanted to do for your birthday yet, right? The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. It's only happening to him too. The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-Mouse yesterday. And yet, I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. Let's see, I'm indecisive because I don't know what I want to do for it. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Like, do you want to go somewhere? Or you want to like cook something at home? Or go out to eat somewhere? Shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. The bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. The phone wave name started to change, which should have about 9 seconds left on the timer is silent. Dara's here, Mayu's here, Harisu's here. Where's Moeka? All good questions, I have to think about it. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
指圧師はどこに行ったの？
And they're like, what are you talking about? She wasn't even here. Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of the X6800, look at me strangely. Again, this feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
指圧師？
オカリン、日本語で OK。
I leave the development room and check the lounge behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room. I look out the window at the street below, but Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way. She's gone. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her.
桐生萌香は今の今までここにいただろう。
Oh no, Mayuri. She's like, what's happening?
桐生萌香だ。
Oh no, she actually like gone? Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Naru and Kurisu give me strange looks as well.
それ誰？
Oh no. She's gone. Oh. She's gone. They never even heard of her. Oh. We did a big oopsie.
そんな。
So I did erase Moeka's existence. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her.
岡部、まさかまた？
またってどういう意味だ？
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことを。
But now it's like a whole person is gone. Uh-oh.
なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon, or rather to my ability to perceive it. When the one line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what JT said. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. You soon remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air. I mean, well, we kind of already knew that. But now that Moeka has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Moeka that disappeared, not Moeka herself. So it's like we never met her? Let's see. I need to contact Moeka. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. She's still here. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. Reply the second you read this email. It's me. I sent her a message saying, reply the second you read this email. And all I can do is wait for her reply. Please, reply.
オカリ大丈夫？顔真っ青だよ。
ああ、大丈夫だ。
In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moeka from existence.
助手よ。今の実験のこと、どの辺まで覚えている？
今実験をしたことさえ覚えてない。たった今あんたは D メールを送ったのね。
ああ。ただし昨日とは少し状況が違う。
D メールを送ったのは俺ではなく桐生萌香だ。
And then she vanished into... wait. And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent her Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Dara teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moeka might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moeka and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are there, up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did the time paradox erase Moeka from existence the instant she received the email? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. No way, it can't be. I mean, all her email said was, don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then, what caused Moeka to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moeka vanished 4 days ago?
クリスティーナ、もし仮に D メールによってタイムパラドックスが発生したらどうなると思う？
わからない。タイムパラドックスを経験した人間は未だかつて一人もいないから。
以前世界が消えるというようなことを言っていなかったか？
あくまでそういう説もあると言っただけ。もしかしたら何も起きないかもしれないし、某映画みたいにパラドックスに対する歴史の修正が入るかもしれない。ドクター・ホーキングは時間順序保護仮説でタイムパラドックスが起きる可能性の行為はそもそも実行不可能だとしてるし。
All we have are theories.
あのね、マユシーはよくわかんないけど、今もマユシーやオカリンたちがちゃんとこうしておしゃべりできてるっていうことはね。
Oh, sorry,
きっと
Oscar.
そのパラド
was
ックス
barking.
は起きてないんだよ。萌香さんっていう人もね、マユシーは知らない
Is
け
it
ど、
because... Why is he
きっと
barking?
大
Let me
丈
see.
夫。
Hold on. Okay, I see. Our parents are home. Yeah, they went out earlier. I was like, what? Oh my goodness, sorry. I was gonna say Oscar. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me mute just a little bit.
さすがマユシ、アホの子だね。
マユシーはアホの子じゃないよ。
Okay, I think Oscar's done barking. For now. Sorry about that. See, I miss that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. didn't realize the gravity of the situation. For now. Yes. You might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Micah really has vanished, then that means the phone wave the ancestor change is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. Oscar will never stop. You're right. Sometimes, like, I think the longest we've heard him, like, bark was, like, maybe a good solid, maybe 20 minutes? You can't stop him. What if I erased all those people? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head. He does. Now, is it Morika? It is! What's wrong? I'm kinda busy now, sorry. I'll email you later. Oh, she's fine. Whew! She's okay. But then... she's fine, but they never met her. My body goes limp from relief. Reply. She sent a reply. Micah still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears, not because I was worried for Micah, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone's existence. Also, you should be worried for her. Come on. I know it's like you barely like met her. I mean, barely know her. You know, it's more like acquaintances, I guess. But still, yeah.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。
Urged by Kurisu, explain everything that just happened.
今この場からその桐生なんとかさんが消えたのは因果率を考えれば不自然じゃない気がしてきた。
どういうことだ？
詳しい経緯はわからないけど、過去を改変したことで今回の場合は7月31日以降今日までの4日間の桐生さんの行動が微妙に変化した。その結果、今この時間には桐生さんはラボには来なかったというふうに再構成された。
So that's why it looked like she teleported? I'm reminded of the teleporting Giovanna, but I guess it's not the same thing. Moeka didn't become a jellyman after all.
そんなことありえるん？
なんとも言えない。D メールを送った事実も抹消されてしまうなら、その D メールは誰が送ったのかっていうパラドックスになるし、それともう一つ、岡部に起きていることが消せない。
何？
リーディングシュタイナーのこと。ちなみにその造語、恥ずかしいからやめた方がいい。
Come on. I mean, he thought of it up on the spot. He's really proud of the name. I'm finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Maybe she wasn't joking, but that's none of her business.
さっきのあんたの説明じゃ D メールを送ったのも受け取ったのもあんたじゃなかった。なのにあんただけが世界線が変わる前のことを覚えている。
We're like changing so many different world lines though now. I don't know. I mean, that's gonna obviously create some kind of bad effect.
でもこれってあんたのただの妄想じゃない？
脳内嫁ですね。わかります。
Ah, Oscar. Yes, yes. My goodness.
わかるな。お前のような変態紳士と一緒にされたくはない。
桐生さんって人はもともと存在しなかった。あるいは桐生なんとかさんは実在するけど、その人が D メールを送った事実は妄想だった。え
I fell to my knees and pressed my hand against my left eye. Oh no. He's going to his RP again. Wait, was this like his right arm and now his left eye?
オカリ大丈夫？
One of your peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside.
ダメだお前り俺に近づくな今の俺はお前を傷つけてしまうかも知れ
でもオカリすごく苦しそうだよ。
釣りっしょ
Yeah, he is.
そうよね。
大丈夫だこのうずきはいつものことすぐに収まるこの魔
Magic
眼
eye.
がある限り俺は機関に狙われ続けるあらゆる世界と時間とを見通す力しかしそれは同時に諸刃の剣でもある
So I just keep looking at that little chicken thing. Just
俺は
Just-
この
chilling there.
あらゆる世界とあらゆる時間を見通す魔眼のせいで人間としての因果律から外れてしまっただがそれでもこのラボだけは守ると誓ったのだだから魔眼よ静まってくれ
I need to press my head against the floor, and then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left eye. Mari rose to my back.
オカリ苦しいの？
いやもう大丈夫だ
I stand up, then I shoot Kurisu a sharp glare.
何よ、今のただの演技でしょ。
クリスティーナお前はすでにこれまでの実験で証明されているんだよ
俺のリーディングシュタイナーは本物だ
はいはい、12秒12秒。
So I had to close the door again. Asuka's like, I'm going in your room, I'm going out. Make up your mind.
なんで私に注目してんのよ。見るの禁止。
In any case, I've successfully deflected Carisu's questions about reading Steiner. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after he called me the Messiah. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the Bronze Tube workshop, staring into the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. Me too, I'm confused as well. Then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Soon, Mayuri and Kurisu emerge.
帰るのか
岡部ってずっとここに泊まり込んでるの？
まあなマッドサイエンティストたるもの研究所に寝泊まりして研究だけに没頭するぐらいでなければ務まらない
形から入るのって良くないと思うわけだが。
でもね、この場所ってとっても便利だよね。マユシーもお父さんお母さんが許してくれるならここに泊まりたいよ。
え？本気？
そしたらバイトに行くのもすぐだもん。ねえねえクリスちゃん、今度みんなでお泊まり会しよう。
男性陣がいないのなら OK。
それは無理だ
だったらまゆりさん、私のホテルに来たら？
そういえばそんな約束してたもんね。じゃあ今度お邪魔するね。
いつでも言ってくれていいから。それじゃあ。
Yusu waves goodbye and starts walking the opposite direction from Akihabara Station. Mayu doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing: Stardust handshake. She looks up to the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars. And with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky.
ねえ、オカリ？
ああ、流れ星だな。願い事はしたか？
Mayu doesn't answer. She keeps gazing at the sky.
オカリンって小学生の頃すごい熱を出して1ヶ月ぐらい寝込んでたことがあったよね。
何を突然言い出すんだ？
It was about 10 years ago, at the turn of the century, when the world was in an uproar over Y2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted about a month. I didn't recover until the new year. Oof, at least that's what I've been told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennium Countdown event. I never figured out what caused it never figured out what caused it either.
あの時ね、マユシーはオカリンが死んじゃうんじゃないかって思ってすごく怖かったんだよ。だからね、おばあちゃんと一緒にお空に祈ってたの。オカリン死なないでって。
この俺が死ぬはずがないだろう。何しろ10年前の時点で俺はトーマス・エジソンに匹敵する IQ170 の頭脳を持つマッドサイエンティストだったのだからな。
Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was.
そうだったんだ。オカリンってすごいんだね。でもね、まだちっちゃかったマユシーはそのことがわからなかったからお空に祈ってて。でね、大晦日もうすぐ年が明けるっていう時にね、流れ星がピューって流れたの。今みたいに。流れ星はね、消える前に3回願い事を唱えることができたら願いが叶うんだよ。知ってたかな？
Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge.
もちろんマユシーは一生懸命3回唱えたの。
Then Mayuri finally lowers her hand and turns to me. On her face is a soft smile.
次の日、年が明けた頃にね、オカリンは熱が下がって目を覚ましたのです。つまりマユシーはオカリンの命の恩人なんだよ。
Oh, Mayuri.
いや違うな。あの状況で助かったのはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。
そうなの？
そうなのだ。
そっか。
Mayuri looks a little disappointed.
ねえねえ、熱が下がった時ね、オカリンはこんなことを言ってたんだけど覚えてる？急に見ているものがぐにゃぐにゃしてきて立っていられなくてフラフラして、んで体がビクってなったって。
Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate, Leah. And the stretch, and the hydrate doc, and the posture check, and the head pat, and everything. But let me get it. Let me take a little sip for myself. And hydrate for Doc as well. If you had any, like, water left. Take a sip as well, in memory of Doc. The whole package.
さっきのオカリンもね、そんな感じだったよ。大丈夫？また熱出して倒れたりしない？
The concern on her face is so sincere. It looks like she's worried about my reaction to Moeka's disappearance. Oh my, ask her. Really? He was just like, hold on, let me just like pop that door open with my little snout, and then after that, I'm gonna like do a little like 360 for some reason, and then go into the room. What? Doc out there drinking his Sprite, bro. I know. I bet he is. So hey Doc, what did you drink water today? He's like, a little. Does tiny sips count? Jeez, Mahasa is just worrying about me. I found myself giving her a wry smile.
案ずるな。何も心配ない。
As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right. I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. Doc, Sprite is just water, right? It's clear, like water. I like heard that like in his voice. That's pretty funny. You know, it's water that like tastes good. And a little bit fizzy. Come to think of it, it does seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated.
そうか。この俺の魔眼はまさにあの時にこの身に宿ったのだな。
So that's the choice of Steins Gate. I really was born with this power. No wonder JT thinks I'm the Messiah. Maniacal laughter echoes into the night. I think that's a good place to end. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end. I didn't want to stream too long, but yeah, at least we got some progress then. Alright, let me save. We did more experiments, so we are getting to know a little bit of how it works. But I feel like, I mean, obviously things are gonna happen. Wait, how do I just accidentally, whoops. Go back to the, I'm going to just chatting room here. Give me a second. And let me exit the game. But yeah, good progress. Good work tonight. Yeah. Thank you so much again for the raid earlier, Leah. Thanks for hanging out for a bit too. But yeah, so we're getting some more progress. I don't, like I said, I think in other streams, like I don't know how long this game is. I feel like we're like still kind of like in the beginning, definitely. Or maybe I don't think we're even halfway. I'll probably have to search this up. But yeah, it's getting interesting so far. Visual novels are so long. Yes. What was it? Did we take? What was it? The one with the letter from Doc? It took like what, like about a year to finish? That's because we like streamed like every couple of weeks though. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for being here, sis. I'm glad you're liking it. Yeah, I am liking it so far. It was a saga, yes. I mean, it was good. I mean, the ending, yeah, but it was a good one. The letter was great. That was pretty impressive, though. I thought we wouldn't be able to finish it within like the year ending. Yeah. So next week, I probably will be doing some more Date Everything, and then maybe some more Steins Gate. Return to Defeat. You never let me live that down. That's gonna be just ongoing forever. Yeah, but you should get Date Everything too. Sometime. Right, let me see. Let me look. Aha! Alright. Seren is still streaming. So we will raid. We'll raid him. He's playing Nikkei. I should think about it? Alright. Cool, cool. Alright, let's get that raid started. But yeah, thanks again everyone for watching. I always appreciate it. Let me get that started real quick. Ooh, there we go. Alright, yeah. Take care too, child. Have a good rest of your day or your night. So thank you for the raid message, Leah. Let me put that down. Oh, thank you for both of them. Yeah. But thanks again, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of their week, their weekend. Wait, did I say? Yeah, good rest of their day or night. I don't know. Everything's all jumbled. But yeah, have a good night. Sleep well. Take care, everyone. And if it's like too hot where you are, definitely hydrate. Drink plenty of fluids. And if it's cold, keep warm. Yeah. But okay, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.